Hey guys, I welcome you all to the E-class of Science at Khaderia. In earlier classes, we have seen that plants can be grown from seeds. Even flowers changes itself into a fruit. So how does it occur? These all come under the topic of reproduction in plants. Plants have developed and evolved to spread their seeds and reproduce by themselves. So, what is reproduction? Generally, a reproduction means a process by which plants and animals produce their young ones and increase their number. So, reproduction takes place in plants, animals, and human beings. So, it takes place everywhere. So it is nothing but an increase in number of the certain organisms. These are some of the parts of plant which play a prominent role in reproduction. There are nearly 6 main parts of a plant. As we know, they are roots, stem, leaves, flower, fruit, and seeds. So a plant comes out from the seed and a fruit comes out from a flower. So as we have said that plants can be grown from seeds, and even the flower changes itself into a fruit. This is how a strawberry comes out from its flower. So there are many examples like this. For example, pomegranate, drumsticks, and so on. So when plants are reproduced from the seeds, we call that process as sexual reproduction. So how does this sexual reproduction occurs in flowering plants? So it occurs by the process called pollination, where the pollen grains are transferred from the anther to the stigma by the pollen agents. So, before seeing about the pollen agents, let's see what is pollination. Pollination is nothing but the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of a flower. So, let us see what is meant by pollen grains, anther, and stigma. So, before that, we'll see who are the agents of pollination. The first one is butterfly. So, the yellow color stick-like structures which has the cup-shaped pollen grains are sucked by the butterflies, and it acts as an agent of pollination. And it is also occurred by the birds and the insects. So pollination can be occurred even also by the wind. So pollination occurs in a flower by this main parts. So first one is stigma and anther. These two things play a prominent role in the process of pollination. So let us see each and every part and what is its use. So the flower is the reproductive organ of your plant. So the reproduction of your plant takes place in a flower. So the flower is regarded as the reproductive organ of your plant. So the petals as we see, they are bright colors. These are the petals of hibiscus, which is in red color, and hibiscus has many colors: white, somewhat creamy color. So there are many colors of hibiscus. Not only hibiscus, there are many flowers which have bright colors that attracts the insects and birds for pollination. These petals are attracted by the insects and birds for pollination through their bright colors. So the sepals. The sepals are nothing but which holds up the petals tightly, which holds up the petals firmly all together. So the sepals holds and covers the young developing flower bud. The stamen. So the stamen is a male part of a flower that produce pollen grains. So the upper red color of this hibiscus plant, which is called stamen, is a male part of a flower that produce pollen grains. Here female part doesn't produce pollen grains, but a male part produce pollen grains. And what they do is they send it to the pistil, which is a female part of the flower that contains ovary, style and stigma. So this pistil is a female part of the flower that contains ovary, style and stigma. So this is how the pistil looks like. This is where the pollen grains are stored. So in the next class, we'll see how the pollination occurs either by insects or by the birds. Till then, thank you for watching.